Alright, so I've already got like foundation, bronzer, mascara on, obviously the lipstick, which I'll talk about at the end. And then to start off, I'm just going to start with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance on the eyelids. Just a base to make sure your eyeshadow sticks and doesn't crease at all. And you just want a little bit of this, not to the point where it feels greasy. You just want it to sink right into your skin. Okay, so now I'm going to use just a light eyeshadow, like a base color. I'm just going to put that all over my lid. I'm going to use MAC Shroom, which is a really light shimmery beige, and just a large eyeshadow brush to apply this. And I'm just going to apply this all over the lid, like I said before. Okay, now I'm going to go in with just a nice kind of, I don't know, rose brown color. It's Milani Taup-e-ary, this one right here, and just a large fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to get just a tiny, tiny bit of this. And make sure you tap it off really well, because I'm just going to use a really, really sheer wash of this. And as you can see, I'm just going on the lid and then bringing it up into the crease just a little bit. This is just to add a little bit more definition to this area. Okie dokie. So now that that's done, I'm just going to blend this out a little bit more here, just for the heck of it. Blending is always key if you want your look to look professional. And now for the interesting part, which is kind of, I'm just kind of guessing at what she's wearing, because her lids are very like her, I guess, are hooded, where you can't see this top part of her lid when she is smiling or has her eyes open. So I'm just kind of guessing at what she has on. I'm not really sure, but I'm just going to start with blue eyeliner pencil. I don't know why. Probably a darker blue would be good. I'm using MAC Eye Kohl in Hyacinth. So what I'm going to do is just apply this probably about 3/4 of the way, just really, really thinly, right into, you know, the lashes and stuff. So I'll do that real quick and then come back and show you the rest of that. Okay, and the eyeliner doesn't have to be perfect, but now I'm going to go in with a dark gray matte eyeshadow. Whoops, I just lost the lid. This is from Revlon Eyeshadow Quad, which means 4, and it's called Silver Lining. I'm going to use, obviously, this dark gray here. This isn't the greatest quality. It's not too bad. It's, you know, pretty good, but it's not the greatest quality, but I'm just using it because that's the only dark gray color that I have. So I'm just going to use my e.l.f. smudger brush for this, and just get some of that right in there. And now I'm just going to smudge this along the lash line to kind of create a really soft, almost smoky look. So we're smudging this, you know, kind of a thicker line, but it's so soft that it's not going to be really, you know, bold or anything. Okay, so once you've pretty much got that, just smudge like that, really simple. You're just going to take a little tiny bit extra, just really lightly. Once again, tap it off so you don't get too much. And something that she does, which is very interesting in a lot of her pictures that I've seen, is to kind of bring the eyeshadow out here a little bit, almost like kind of like Cleopatra type eyes, almost like cat eye type of thing, but it's just really soft. It's actually quite 60s looking. And then also she does that with the bottom, so there's like almost like a little gap in between. I don't know if you watch my Sailor Moon tutorial, costume tutorial, but that's basically what I did there. So this is just going to be a little bit softer. Anyway, so I'll just show you what I'm going to do here. Just want to kind of look in the mirror and make sure you're not bringing it downwards, because that's going to make your eyes look all tired and everything, and right now I'm kind of tired, so we don't want that. So I'm just going to gently just kind of sweep it out. Okay, just like that. See just how soft that is? And you can make it a little bit darker if you want. Don't bring it too far out. And then I'm going to also And another line just underneath it. So it's kind of funny because it's almost creating like a crow's feet type of shadow, but yet it doesn't make you look like you have wrinkles. I don't know if that even made sense, but anyway. So yeah, just brought that out a little bit. It's kind of gonna lengthen and make your eyes look, you know, wider and bigger and stuff. So yeah, and then if you want to, you can just smudge a little bit of what's left of the gray just under the eye here. I'm just going to do that really close once again. Okay, I'm going to do that on the other side. Okay, so then for the next part, she does seem to sometimes wear black in her waterline, but then I've also seen her wear kind of like a gray color. I don't know if the black just kind of wore off, or if she's actually wearing a gray eyeliner in her waterline. So I have a gray pencil. It's Avon Glimmersticks in Saturn gray. I don't even know if they have that anymore, but the color of it is kind of like this, and that would be a perfect color. Of course, this stuff doesn't really work that great for your waterline, but once again, it's all I have at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that in, put on as much as I can, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so it didn't make a huge difference, but it just kind of made the eyes a touch more dramatic. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. I already did my eyebrows and added some L'Oreal Bare Naturale mascara in Blackest black. And now for the cheeks, like I said before, I already have bronzer on, so I'm going to use NARS Luster Blush. It seems to be a very similar color to what she often wears, kind of like a rosy gold color. And just going to get that on my Sony Kashuk blush brush. And just applying this on the apples of my cheeks. And I kind of make like almost this kind of fish face. It's different because it just kind of, the way my cheeks are, it kind of makes them like go right here. And for some reason when I apply a blush there, it seems to look pretty nice. So I just kind of do that. And just set it right on there. Whoops, gosh, I just keep dropping stuff. I'm sorry that I'm not too excited today. It's just that I'm so tired. And then on top of that, I have to work like 35.5 hours this week, which I'm not complaining because I feel really blessed that I even have a job. And I mean, it's, you know, great to make some extra money. So yes, that's very nice, but I'm definitely not looking forward to the lack of sleep part of it. Okay, so I think that's it for the blush. And then, gosh, I got glitter on me now. Okay. So for the lips, as you can tell, I already have lipstick on. I have Mineral Fusion Cosmetics lipstick in Intensity. Just a little bit of that. I just put like a normal coat on, then I blotted it because I didn't want too much, but I wanted that color. And then I put a Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss in Glossy Rose. Put that on top, which seems to be very similar to some of the colors that she wears. And yeah, I'll probably put just a touch more concealer on and call it good. I think that's pretty much the look for Emily VanCamp from Brothers and Sisters. I've never seen the show. I had never heard of the show until somebody requested this look. So hopefully you like it. And yeah, so keep on watching for more tutorials and reviews and, you know, whatever else I decide to do on here. And yeah, so keep requesting. I know I'm kind of like hesitant to say that because I have so many requests already, but if you really, you know, if there's something you really want me to do, just let me know, and if I get enough requests for it, or if I, you know, just want to do it, I like it, whatever, I'll probably do it eventually. But yeah, just know that I'm not going to get to your request within like, you know, a few weeks probably, unless it's something that I really like want to do, because it's just like, there's just no way I can, you know, get to all these requests so quickly. So anyway, so thanks so much, you guys, and I hope you have a great week. See you later.